welcome to Ringside Collectibles Figure Insider. Today I present to you WrestleMania 32 Battle Packs featuring Ric Flair and the People's Champ, The Rock. And this epic battle pack comes from WrestleMania 20 when The Rock and Mick Foley took on Evolution, consisting of Ric Flair, Randy Orton, and of course Batista. The most electrifying man in sports entertainment is here, The Rock, and he's from WrestleMania 20, where he and Mick Foley took on Evolution, which was, well, three members of the Evolution. It was Ric Flair, Batista, and Randy Orton, who all looked way different, except for Ric Flair. Anyway, The Rock, if you notice, has his exact look from that day, even down to the goatee, which is very rare, and we got to see it on this figure, which I think is awesome. His haircut is also different, which it was just like this at WrestleMania 20, which was in New York at Madison Square Garden. Moving down past the goatee face scan, happy smile, you see that Rock is starting his tattoos here. He's got his Samoan tattoos. It's not fully finished to where it is today, but this is time accurate, and it's unbelievable. And he did wear two black elbow pads to this match, so he could throw one off and give the most electrifying move in sports entertainment, that being the People's Elbow. Moving down, The Rock is wearing black trunks, which say The Rock on the front, and my favorite trunks, because they have the blue Brahma Bull on the back. These are the most infamous trunks to me. They will always remind me of the original Rock. Moving down, he's got on black knee pads and of course his black boots, and with his black boots come the little hole cut out in the back, which I had mentioned before. He is infamous from wearing those. He always wore these boots that have the straps loosened up in the back. The Rock and Sock connection may not have won, but the other half of this battle pack did, that being Ric Flair. Ric Flair is here, and this is actually a time-accurate figure as well. If you look at his head scan, it's an older-looking Ric Flair. You can actually see kind of some wrinkles in his face, and I think the detail there is actually awesome, the fact that they went that far into it. His hair is very accurate as well. A lot of these head scans that you may not notice do have some different hairstyles, and this one does as well. The hair is longer, pushed back and over his head, and it looks fantastic. Moving down, you can see he's a little bit chiseled as he was back then. And of course, he's got his red trunks on, which say RF, which stand for, obviously, Ric Flair. Moving down, he's got on bright red knee pads, just as he wore. And of course, the red boots, which have the RF logo on both the left and the right boot, and they have a little bit of white trim around the bottom. Both of these figures are completely time accurate, and I must say, it was an amazing match. So if you haven't seen it, go on the network and watch it. Pick up all of the WrestleMania 32 Battle Pack series from Ringside Collectibles, WrestlingFigures.com, home of the largest selection of wrestling figures on the internet.